Probability test in.
Wait.
This is Bigelow.
Wait, I want to see the calculus.
Oh.
Are you okay, Paul? Hey, buddy, hey.
No, I'm like Hitler.
Hey.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No, that could be taken out of context.
Yeah. It's time for the Film Studies Club podcast.
3, 2, 1. Go.
I haven't heard the go at the end before. That was new.
I change it up every single time.
I think I have a splinter in my foot. Ow! Hello, everybody, and welcome to the
He's talking while it be
48th. Are we in the 48th episode?
Who knows?
I've lost track too.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. At
Wait.
the 50th episode, we got to do something big though.
No, on the 52nd, because that means that we've done a year worth.
No, at the 50th because it's 50.
The 52nd, because that means we've done a year worth. Okay, so John, have you not uploaded the one with Alyssa?
Oh, you gotta talk to
No,
me
not
about
yet.
the.
Why have you not uploaded the one with Alyssa yet?
I just haven't gotten to
We recorded that so long ago. Well, are you going to fast track the ones with... Anyways, welcome to the 46th episode of the Film Studies Club podcast. My name is Robert Burke, and I'm joined by...
46. This is the 46th.
yeah, I figured that out already.
Oh, shit.
I'm joined by my
Co-
Kanye-loving
Oh, you don't
co-host.
gotta mention that.
I guess it's gone!
What? Yeah, our guest left. I guess. He was really insulted that we didn't
sorry.
introduce him yet. Wait, no, we aren't ready to introduce you yet. Say your name.
Paulo Chabra.
And then we have Libtard over here.
He's not a libtard.
He kind of is.
No?
Why not?
Because he just doesn't care about politics.
I don't think you introduced me.
We're not getting to you, Nico!
Anyways.
How hard is it? Sorry.
And we also have our man bun. No more man bun. Never mind. Our small special guest, Nico PATEL. You can say
Yeah,
something so that
yeah.
people know you're eating something
Quit
right now.
chewing!
Okay. You don't need to be
everybody.
so rude to him.
My name is Nico PATEL. I'm 17. I'm male.
You're 17?
I am.
Whoa.
I don't know if you noticed, freaking Pahul. My birthday was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, his birthday is
I
during
didn't get a
Carmel.
present
remember?
from you.
Right.
Yeah,
that
because
makes
we
sense.
celebrated his birthday in Carmel.
Yeah.
Speaking of Carmel, Nico PATEL, I would like to let you know that you are the third. Is he the third? Yeah, he is the third.
Third.
You are the third in a series of episodes that we are having spotlighting different mock trial individuals.
And the
You
third
had
episode
Alyssa
of
and
us
John?
interviewing stupid people.
Okay, that's very.
Wait, you had
reasonable.
Alyssa and who?
And John Parker.
Oh, dude. Please say you just talked about politics the entire time with
Well,
John Parker.
the thing is, John didn't see any of the movies. He only watched 15 minutes of a documentary and said the acting was really good. Like, that's completely unironic. That's something he actually did.
Yeah, that seems about right.
All right. So, Nico, whenever we have a guest on the podcast,
Guest
we always
slender.
love to go around and ask them questions that we come up with on the spot.
No touch.
Nick, I don't think that you ever do questions on the spot very often, so why don't you do it?
You mean first?
Clash
Don't
of the
steal
Knicks.
Nico, what's your favorite place to go out to eat, like fast food wise?
If I'm feeling like a terrible person, I'm gonna say Panda Express. But I know Robert works there, so if I don't want to go there because Robert's there,
Understandable.
probably like a Subway, honestly.
Subway.
Wow, how boring.
Yeah,
Nick-
right.
Subway
Well,
Okay.
supports
fast
pedophiles,
food.
right?
No,
You didn't
no,
say
they
food.
don't. They
Well-
fired him after he was a
okay.
pedophile.
I thought they kept him.
No, why would they keep Jared after
Because
he
it's
is...
a-
No,
Support
they're bringing him
pedophiles.
back.
That's
You
my
gotta
whole
bring Jared back,
argument.
Jared.
Nico, you know that you can go to the mall store location at any point, and I will not be there.
Good to know.
If you want Panda Express. If you want 20% off, you can always come to the one that's off of I-5.
20% off is a pretty good deal.
20% off.
Is Robert worth 20% off?
There's meeting Robert and there's 20% off. You know, it's opportunity cost, as they say. Everything that you do, it comes with a cost.
I wouldn't say that's a cost, personally.
Well, Nico Patel sure thinks it's a cost.
True that. All 4 times in the podcast.
Okay.
Right now, I'm eating Thai food from Champa Garden.
Is that a crab rangoon?
Cheese rangoon.
Oh, so there's no crab in it?
Or cream, or something like
Cream cheese rangoons. We sell those at Panda, and then people say, "Can I get the crab rangoons?" And I said, "They're just cream cheese. Is that okay?" And then they have a very exasperated sigh, and they say, "Fine."
that.
Alyssa Torres works at Champa Garden.
Oh yeah. Did you see Alyssa Torres there?
We did like the pickup, so I didn't see her.
Oh.
That would be amazing, though. I would just make fun of her the entire time.
I had 2 chicken quesadillas.
I don't know if you've ever
seen
seen this before, Robert. If you've ever been in a room, if you've ever been in a room with me and Alyssa, we won't ever talk to each other. I don't think I've ever actually held a conversation with her. But she just walks in and she'll just say Nico. And I'll say Alyssa, and then that's it.
Really?
Really hot.
You two aren't that's the extent of your relationship. You've never said anything other than Nico and Alyssa to one another.
Yeah, pretty much. For some reason, every single time I talk to her, she just like the fact that we don't talk at all makes it so that when we do talk, we both just start laughing. And it's like a loop, you know?
So there's no way to further this relationship.
That's odd.
It's stuck.
Oh, do you have any relationship with anyone that you just see them, you start laughing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that with your dad and Francisco. Like, if I see either one of those people, I start laughing. I don't know why with Francisco, but your dad is really funny.
Hey, Nico, are you dating anyone right now?
You already asked your question, but actually I'm very curious, Nico.
No.
Why'd you have to think about that?
Think about it.
Yeah, why did you have to think about it? Would you care to share anything?
Thinking about technicalities. No, just kidding. No.
He's
No
dating
one.
John Parker. Nico, here's my question to
I
you.
was expecting a no. Like, of course that name would be alone.
Nick, you're just being mean at this point.
Nico, I love you. I'm just
Nico,
joking.
what is okay, say you're on a raft with your 2 brothers, but there's only enough food for 2 of you to survive.
Lucas.
And you And why would you get rid of Lucas?
No. I give the food to Lucas.
Oh, okay. Now, why would you get rid of Jacob? Would you mind sharing?
Just body mass wise, Jacob would take up the most food.
Wait, say it again, because you lagged.
Body mass wise, Jacob would take up the most food.
That's it. There's no emotional attachment in any way, shape, or form.
But he went to Stanford.
No, he's at Berkeley.
No, he just visited Stanford.
Okay. Paul? Nope. You can't do the middle name
Please.
one. No.
I mean, if like people ask about those like island scenarios and raft scenarios, I feel like at that point most people would just give up. You know?
Have you ever seen Life of Pi?
Yeah.
Clearly they
Yes,
would
I
not.
have.
Do you have tweezers?
It's one of the 3 Indian movies I've ever seen.
Not in this room.
Well, Nico, I
Your
have a
movie's
question
about-
for you related to that. So, from my understanding, you're part Hispanic
I don't know where they
and
are.
part Indian, right?
My mother comes from Galicia, Spain. It's a portion that's near Portugal. My father comes from Gujarat in India.
So, which are you more proud of?
Yeah, which nationality of yours do you prefer?
I'm gonna be honest. When I tell people I'm Indian, they tell me what tribe. When I say I'm Indian, people ask me what tribe are you? And when I tell them I'm Spanish, they think I'm Mexican. So, I guess Indian because I'd say it's more pronounced because you can't really tell that I'm Spanish. And if I tell people I'm Spanish, they're just gonna assume I'm Mexican.
I think you're Mexican.
Yeah, actually, I have a question for you 3.
Yeah, no. Actually, this is perfect because usually we turn it on the guest and the guest can ask any questions that they wish.
Okay, first glance, what nationality do I look like?
Nico Patel.
I would assume Asian, but not any specific kind of Asian, because I could see you being Chinese or Indian.
I don't know about that, but okay, Robert. Okay, Robert narrowed it down to about 4 billion people.
For who?
Okay, so I hear your name, and it screams Indian to me. The Patel part.
Nicholas or Patel?
Patel. But if I were to narrow it down to an ethnicity, that's a very interesting question. I would say part white, part Filipino.
Actually, I see the Filipino, but isn't the Philippines in Asia?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got it.
Okay, sure you did.
That's the nice thing about saying Asian, is that it's literally so many different nationalities.
Well, I mean, when people say Asian, I feel like they tend to describe a like Chinese or subculture like Chinese, because people will say Asian and then they'll say Indian because they see like a distinction between them for some reason.
Yeah.
You
Like,
see,
they'd be
I don't
like,
see
oh.
color.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Robert. Yeah, I say that until I get like the National Hispanic Scholar thing, and I'm like, oh, I now see color.
Wait, are you gonna get the National Hispanic
No,
Scholarship?
I hope I do. I just took my PSAT.
Oh,
Dude, that was the most stressful thing because my counselor kept telling me the wrong information.
Nico, I must ask. I know it's quite early, but I'm sure you're already thinking about it. Do you have any colleges in mind?
I prefer to go public. So, like, obviously Berkeley's up there. UCLA. My parents are very... I don't want to talk about that. My family is a very Asian family. In culture-wise. Let's just say that.
So you think you have a pretty good shot at getting into either one?
That's not really what I meant. That I need to have a good shot of getting into either one.
I see. Nico Patel, so as you know, well, I don't know if you know, but I also applied to UCLA. This guy applied to UCLA. If we both get in, and then you get in, we're going to force you to dorm with us.
You know, my oldest brother Lucas is applying for med school right now, and he got an interview with UCLA. So we might get in.
That kind of sucks for you, though, because that means regardless of UCLA or UC Berkeley, you're going to end up with one of your brothers on campus.
Well, they're both already living in Berkeley.
Wait, they're living in Berkeley?
Not right now, but, like, they were living in Berkeley.
Right. See, I was thinking that you would probably end up trying to go the UCLA route to escape your brothers, but that kind of seems impossible because your brother will also end up at UCLA.
Well, I can always just go my dad's route and just go to Stanford.
Yeah, just a casual. You know, Stanford's my safety school.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you think anybody is like that, where Stanford is their safety school?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Who?
Like Malala Yousafzai, who got shot by the Taliban in her forehead.
Oh, Malala?
Yeah.
No, but wait, where did she go?
She went to Oxford or Cambridge, either of those. I think Oxford.
Didn't she
But-
write a
Well,
book
she's
called...
not from America, so... I would
But, like,
assume
she
would
probably,
go to
like, had her
Europe.
fair, like, really good choice up. Because she won the
Robert,
Nobel
do you know
Peace
who we're talking
Prize.
about?
Imagine
Yeah.
that on a resume.
Wait, okay. So I'm confused. So she got shot by the Taliban,
Yeah.
and then she survived.
Yeah.
She
So
got
what did
shot
she-
in the head.
What did she do peace-wise?
Peace-wise,
She
just
like
spoke
stood
with
up to them essentially.
Uh-huh.
And was like, don't shoot me, please.
Because she got shot
You want to
while
go-
she was going to school, and the
Yeah.
Taliban obviously don't want women to get educated.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
So it was a symbolic thing.
Symbolism.
Yeah,
So
it's
what?
kind of like a Rosa Parks thing, except
Mhm.
Rosa Parks didn't get shot in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosa Parks
Kind
took
of.
the easy way out.
Well, okay. Let's not go there.
Okay.
I mean,
so
she
here's-
did get like arrested and stuff, but you know.
So here's my other question. I forgot.
So
Cool.
apparently this stuff, it sells for $60 on Depop. Now, if any of you guys are willing to give me $60 for this, I am.
Maybe I can
willing
refund
to.
my binders and buy it. Nico, I bought $70 worth of binders today.
I won.
Unfortunately, I did not buy any extra.
This is all for the movie.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
All right.
Okay.
Should we get into some? Speaking of movies. Should we
I'm-
get into some movies?
Speaking of movies, we've been meaning to ask you to be the star role in Sophia the Dealer.
No, no.
What is
never,
your answer?
it's
Nico?
never,
Nico?
It genuinely never
All
is
I heard
funny.
was Star Roll, and I don't.
That's really is a shame. I guess we're gonna have to go with Sophia.
Nico Patel isn't very much a actor. He's more of a character. He's more of a an expert witness.
Yeah.
And
Excuse me, have you seen my Zuri O'Neill?
I did see it multiple times. Hey
It was
Nico,
amazing.
I would actually like you. Okay, can I ask how many movies did you see?
Of the three,
Yeah.
I only had time for one.
Okay. I would like to go to the White Tiger, and when we review the White Tiger, I would like you to review it as if you were an expert witness.
Oh.
Can you do that?
In what?
What do you mean in what?
An expert in what?
In movies.
Robert, okay.
Movies.
No.
I have 13 years
No,
of
no,
experience
yeah,
in the
again, just modern
field of
dumbass.
movies.
Robert,
Went to college for
that's a recording. I
communication.
hate you so much.
Okay, let's get to some movies. Nick, how do I get to the...
Brave.
The White Tiger.
The orange one.
Oh, can I give it like a rating?
Yes, but not quite yet. Okay, cool. So, Nico, every single week we completely switch up the
There
order.
you go.
So, what order would you like to go in this week? You didn't think about this one before?
No, I did not. Okay, this is easy, I guess.
Okay.
Most death to least death.
That's so boring.
Okay, you want me to think of? Okay, let's keep running time. I'll try to think of something.
All
We
right.
can go in order of melanin.
Order of Melanin isn't a bad
Well,
one.
that's just a fancy way of saying most black people do black people.
How about like most surprising to least surprising?
Well, that's a subjective way
Yeah,
to...
and that's kind of a spoily way.
Yeah, because, I mean...
Most Bill Gates to least Bill Gates.
Tell me your.
Oh, shit.
Tell me. Which one would be first?
Magician one would be first.
Oh, insane! I would never have thought.
Followed by the Indian one, White Tiger.
Okay, how'd you decide that?
Because Bill Gates has invested in India.
What?
Yeah, Bill Gates has invested a lot of his money
And his
in
big
India.
thing was like, oh, multinational corporations and India's developing and stuff. And Bill Gates, I'm sure, played a role in that. And then at the end, we have Denzel Washington's flick. I don't know if Bill Gates was a part of that.
No, he wasn't.
So he wasn't at all. So
Okay, what was Bill Gates in and of itself?
He was one of the audience members.
Was he really?
Yeah.
How
he
did
was
I not?
crying at the end.
You didn't see it.
Nick told me.
No, the guy, not Bill Gates, the guy.
No, Bill Gates was crying.
No, he wasn't.
Wait,
Yes, he
Wait,
was.
was Bill Gates in and of itself?
No, he was one of the audience members.
I
No,
don't.
I remember because Nick told you that, and then you were like, "Oh, I just heard Bill Gates," and I thought of the chair video. Bill Gates jumping over the chair.
No, I thought about the chair video when you were talking about jumping and then that woman who broke her leg.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
that
sorry.
was-
I got confused about that.
that
Yeah,
was
my
That
bad.
was really graphic. Nico, I went to Arcata this weekend.
I'm an idiot. Where is that?
So, it's like
You take
if
I-5.
this is Reading, you go phew, over to the coast.
Ah, okay.
probably
I have to look
Trinidad.
at that backwards.
Do you
It's
know where Eureka is?
it's like Ashland,
It's
but
just where Humboldt
smaller.
is. Just think of Humboldt.
I'd like to think Ashland, but smaller, actually.
Humboldt is like the big thing.
Okay, I would prefer to think Ashland, but smaller.
Alright,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, the redwoods are there. Those big trees.
Yeah, we went through those
Well,
trees.
happy birthday, Robert.
Thank you, Nico.
Late.
Guess how old
I
I
mean,
am
it's
now.
it's my mom's birthday
He's
today, so
19.
It's so
Well,
many
more
people's
important.
birthdays on these days.
Robert's 19.
I'll give you a hint.
it was Jacob's on Friday.
Robert's 19.
I'll give you a hint. I'm this year's old.
Robert's 19.
Robert's 7?
Robert's 19.
I'm 7.
Wait.
I turned 7.
Oh, he's 9.
Robert's
No,
19.
I'm 9. No, I'm not 19. I'm just 9.
You're 19. Well, if you're 9, you've aged dramatically.
All right, most Bill Gates to least Bill Gates. We're starting off first with in and of itself.
Oh, I have a better. Never mind. It's too late.
Wait, what is it?
Never mind. It's a stupid one.
Oh, can I still hear it? I just want to know.
Most to least.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Did you guys see the weekend at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that was a good performance.
Yeah, apparently he's been spending like months and months like setting up that performance.
McIntyre hated it.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, That sucked.
The only part I saw was when there were like hundreds of the weekends in the middle of the
The
field.
only part I saw was like the meme that's going around where Weekend's
He's
looking
going in the
confused and
maze.
he's in the that's a really funny one.
All right. Derek Delgadio on stage during
out for
In
this
and of
one.
Itself,
Nick,
now
listen
streaming on Hulu. The show is now available on Hulu, and it showcases a series of storytelling vignettes that are punctuated by different illusions. One has card magic, a couple have interactions with the audience, but the focus is really on identity. So, this is really weird. Nick saw this one, but Pahul didn't. I also saw this one. So, Nick, why don't you go first? What did you think of In and of Itself?
I really, really liked In and of
I
Itself.
said monkey.
Thank you. Oh, wait.
Paul thinks this is too, what was the word you used?
Libtard?
No.
Snowflake?
No.
Pretentious.
Pretentious.
That's what I used.
I mean, maybe...
Because I haven't watched this, so how
Maybe
would I think it's pretentious?
I wasn't asking you.
No, you said. You
yeah,
said
you
my
said
name.
it was Pahul.
You said my name.
No, I didn't, did I?
Yeah,
Yes,
you did.
oh, right.
We're going back into the recording.
We can't.
Yeah, we can.
No, we can't. I don't want it to glitch and then hack and then die.
Robert, I know how
That
this
is
works.
exactly how it works.
I mean, it may be, but, like, so what? I mean, if it's...
Oh, it's a monkey. Oh, it's a monkey. Okay, sorry.
Keep going, Nick.
I don't care if it's pretentious. I mean, if it's saying something interesting, then I'll hear it. I mean, maybe he's trying to explain how the world works, but it's just coming from some random magician. But maybe he does know more than we do. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. It was a cool outlook on life and identity, and it was really, really interesting. I think the stories were very, very engaging, and I think it was very engaging with the audience, not only at the studio, but the audience at home as well. It was incredibly engaging. The magic tricks were really cool. Don't know how he did that stuff, which
Yeah.
is kind of the point.
Yeah, some of them were like, that's impossible.
Yeah.
That's literally impossible.
Except for the brick one.
Like the brick? How did he do that?
Well, I mean, at the end, I'm saying, the brick one, you could just, like...
Yeah, I know, okay. But the thing at the end, how did he do that?
Yeah.
Do you think that when they were recording it once, he messed one of them up and he was like, crap! And then he like restarted the whole thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, do you think he just, like, memorized, like, thousands and thousands of people's cards?
No, he just knew.
I doubt it.
He connected with his emotions.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a very interesting show, and I thought it was very unique, just because I haven't seen much magician shows. Showed it to my parents. My mom read the statement at the beginning that said no distractions, and then decided to go into the hot tub and miss half of it. And then when she got back, she was like, wait, I want to watch this. Can we restart this? And I was like, no. My parents are so annoying to watch movies with. My dad watched basically the whole thing. He really liked it. Really, really cool. Really interesting. And I thought it was really, really engaging. And I really liked it.
Bone.
Is Phoebe Bridgers good?
Yes! Yes, she is! She's amazing!
Alright, I'm adding her music right now. Nico Patel, have you ever listened to FKA Twigs?
I don't know what you just said.
Have you ever
I
listened
want
to
to talk
FKA?
about Phoebe Bridgers.
Okay, but we'll get to the music that you enjoy a little bit later. However, it is now my turn to review Derek Delgadio's In and of Itself. This was one of the weirdest watching experiences I've had in a really long time, because when I started this, I was like, OMG, this is so stupid. This guy thinks he's so cool and is standing up on the stage and talking about his gay mom and crying. Dude, I don't care. Get off the stage. You're boring me. I came for magician tricks. And then at the end, I was sobbing. And it's really weird to have a watch experience like that where you go from feeling one way about it to a completely different way in the course of like 10 minutes. I really, really like it for that. I like the way that it examines identity. I like a lot of its messages. It just says them in a very pretentious way, which it didn't need to. But at the same time, what I really like about it is the way that he uses magic. He uses it just enough so that it's a magic show, but so little that when it happens, you're like, whoa. And I'm sure that there's things that you would notice like a second or third time watching it, and he even like sets that up for people to watch it again. But like the message that it has to say about
individuals and how we live our lives and how we are defined by definitions. It's all really cool stuff, and the magic is really, really great. The acting was really good in it. Not gonna lie.
You didn't break it. Don't worry.
Something I thought was very interesting. You remember at the end of it when he looks at the one guy and says "a friend" and smiles and nods his head? Do you know who that was?
Mm-mm.
That's David Blaine. That's another magician.
Oh yeah, I know who David Blaine is. That's cool.
Yeah. I don't have much to say about it if I'm gonna be honest. This is
David
very.
Blaine was in Modern Family.
You have something on your chin right there, by the way. Might be
It's
acting.
like a very
It's when they go to New York.
I don't know what it is.
It's
It's bothering me.
He's in
it.
the Jello.
Get it off.
He's in the jelly, right? David Blaine is in the jelly. They go to New York. I remember that episode.
Wait, what? I don't remember. I haven't seen Modern Family.
So you don't remember it because you haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's true. What was I gonna say? I think it goes by really quickly, which was really nice because when it started, I was like, wow, this is gonna take forever to get through, and it didn't. It actually like flowed pretty quickly, and by the end of it, I was like, oh wow, it's already over, and it's something that I would have enjoyed to see live, and I kind of wish I could have.
My
Makes
face went
sense.
on the Rulatista.
He's the Rulatista.
That's a spoiler.
My
That's
face.
not a spoiler. That's in the first 5 minutes. He says, I was called the Rulatista.
My face went on the Rulatista.
He's just crying about his game mom.
Bowl of solid god, it's a Hydro Flask!
I keep. I really enjoyed it. I don't think it's like life changing like a lot of people have said it is, but I liked it quite a bit, and I will give it a Subway.
Nice. Subway, eat fresh.
I'm gonna
We
give it-
support pedophiles.
An 8.5 for me, not the pedophile.
Hey, we gave it the same score. Yeah. All right, moving on now. We are going to get to the the White Tiger next.
Wait,
yeah.
There's some trivia and stuff
Oh,
that you're
yeah.
missing out on.
Yeah, I don't think this is
Nico,
on.
you didn't see it?
Yeah, no,
I
Nico
didn't
didn't
see
see
any
it.
of that.
How irresponsible
He
can
only
someone
had
be?
time
It's
for
insane.
one of them, even though
It's
he
crazy.
had 2 weeks of warning. Nico Patel, what has been keeping you so busy recently?
Well, I have 6 AP classes.
Bro, I have 4 and I thought I had a lot.
Yeah, I have 4 too.
And one of them is self-taught,
What is
So
it? Is it
that-
AP Chem?
AP Computer Science, because the school was like,
Uh-huh.
haha, you want
Right?
computer
Nico, we
science?
could have had that class together. We could have been homies. You're on a
Dude, I
different
wanted
day.
to have
Never mind.
computer science and French. And you know what I ended up with?
Jeff.
I ended up with orchestra and psychology.
Wow. How do you like AP Psych?
It's psych.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm a very, as you know from my expert witnesses, I'm a more of like a logistic, like analytical person, and sometimes psych doesn't really click with me because it's like, oh, observant or oh, operational conditioning. When you punish someone, they're less likely to do something. I'm like, oh, well, yes.
Yeah. I
But then
like.
sometimes it talks about like neurotransmitters and like how those stuff
ACH.
like affects you in different parts of your brain, and like
ACH.
yeah, that's cool.
My favorite neurotransmitter
See,
is ACH.
I love the content of the
That's
class,
it.
but the teacher was not a fan of me, and
Miss
it got
Wu?
worse and worse. Well, we're not supposed to.
I'm
say
afraid
anything.
of what I should say because I don't know who's watching.
Literally nobody, Nico.
That's not
think
true. We're
Sarah
almost
watches
at 500.
We're almost at
Let's-
500 listens apparently.
I think Sarah watches them.
Does she really? Okay, but it was just a Madam
Someone sent
Rager
me
episode,
a
right?
clip of Madam Rager insulting me.
Right. I think that's just because Madam Rager was on it. That's my best guess.
Mm.
Okay. What was I gonna say? If you use somebody's name, that says this is actually important to bring up. We try to keep people's anonymity on this podcast.
You're very well, actually. We're doing a very good job.
We're
of it.
really good at it. So, you know the person you just mentioned. Instead of calling her by her normal name, you would say Mara Sedina. You would switch the first letter of the last name and the first letter of the first name.
She'll be a public figure soon enough, though.
Yeah,
You know
she
what
will.
I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, please, if you mention anybody else from here on out, please do that, unless they've been on the podcast. Then clearly their anonymity does not matter to them.
Oh yeah. Okay, good. So I can talk all about you.
Oh yeah, you can say anything you want about me.
You sure about that, Robert?
I'm sure, Nico. Stop it. Anyways, here are some fun facts. Stephen Colbert and his wife
I'm
were
so
executive
irritable right now.
producers.
I'm
Bill
Stephen
Gates
Colbert, I
and
hate
Larry
Trump.
Wilmore can be
Orange
seen
man
in the
bad.
audience. Oh, apparently David Blaine, it was my brother, not a friend.
My brother.
For Bill Gates, he said a leader. For his mother, he said my mom.
Oh yeah, that was very sweet.
No, actually, he said my gay, stupid mother. Oops.
Nick,
Timestamp.
where's the? There it is. All right, now we're on to the
Fat,
second movie.
Stupid, ugly mother. Who's
What is-
gay?
What? Can you, yeah, I'm timestamping it again.
Why?
Edit that out. We
Once
can't be
we get,
homophobic.
once we
She's
get our
gay.
letters, hey Robert,
You
once
called
we-
her stupid.
Robert,
So
once we
what?
get our letters, can we cuss?
Depends entirely on Nick at that point.
Nick?
I don't mind.
Okay.
All right, when we get our
Sweet.
letters, we can cuss. Actually, we could probably no.
No,
You
no,
were
let's
gonna
not
get into
risk it.
Sanford, but I heard you say the F word on this podcast.
Okay, it happens. All right, next up, we
No,
have.
see, it's not about the F word. It'll get worse.
Okay.
I don't think it can get worse. All right,
Or I hope it doesn't.
we have the next movie titled The White Tiger.
see this one?
The White
Here
Tiger.
Okay.
Is the plot synopsis of The White Tiger.
I have a lot of stuff to say about it.
Tiger.
I saw half of the other one, and I
An
don't remember a
ambi-
single thing from it.
It was a very
An
slow
ambitious
movie.
Indian
So bad.
driver uses his wit and cunning.
He was Indian?
He uses his wit and
Definitely.
cunning to escape from poverty and rise to the top. An epic journey based on the New York Times bestseller.
Epic.
I need to use the bathroom. You guys keep him entertained.
Cheer time.
Okay.
Okay,
Are
Nico.
we gonna talk about it, or do we have to wait for Robert?
We
to-
gotta wait for Robert. So
No, talk about it.
Simon says, clap your hands. Oh, you lost.
You know I
Douchebag.
didn't clap my hands.
Nico, you gotta play along.
Have you
I-
cut your nails recently, Nico?
Maybe like a few days ago.
Nice. I gotta cut my toenails soon.
I cut him yesterday.
Sweet. This is the podcast. This is good radio.
Simon says, clap your hands. Simon says, touch the inside of your eyeball.
No!
Dude, I just ate Thai food.
That sucks. Do you not know the name of the game? Simon says, wiggle your hair. He has to do a sexy like. Simon says, stand up. No, sit down. Oh,
I'm not
shit.
actually.
We both lost.
Oh yeah, we lost.
All right, so the White Tiger. Paul, you want to go first?
I will go first.
For no
I
particular
have
reason.
stuff to say about this.
Let's see. So this movie it's interested me because I am Indian, and so I was kind of interested in what was about to be offered. Sadly, like, okay, not sadly, like it's still enjoyable, but like, you know, when Indian movies are made to appeal to the American, they tend to follow a fairly similar kind of thing. They have to throw in those things. Like in the opening shot, they have to mention religion and how the Indian religion has so many gods. That's such a typical thing. It's such a cliche. And oh, sorry, what?
Should I wait for you to finish, or should I chime
Oh,
in?
it's just a conversation.
It's like weirdly inconsistent when it comes to religion, because they ghost about Indians and how they have like ridiculous amount of gods, but then like half the way through the movie, it starts talking about how like everyone's Buddhist,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what is going on?
I don't know. I feel like it's like because it's an Indian movie, it has to mention religion because that's
Yeah, because it needs to sound like exotic to like the
yeah,
Western world.
and that's what every American thinks of. They think of the Taj Mahal, and then they think of religion.
This was based on a book, though, so
This
like.
is based on a book,
Yeah.
but like I'm
This
sure
is
there
a-
was some
if this
creative
is
license
if the
taken.
book was good, then this is a bad adaptation.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, I guess like it was still interesting.
It felt like it was trying to do something, but it failed at it.
Yeah, it
And-
felt like it was like a
Yeah,
nitty
okay.
gritty
Wait, Nick, you wanna
2020
go?
version of the Slumdog Millionaire. What?
Yes, I want to mention that.
Yeah,
My internet connection's unstable.
that is weird.
I'm an
I
Ethernet.
don't-
What the hell?
It's pretty fine. I don't know.
Yeah, it just
Oh.
said. Anyways, go on.
Anyway, acting wise, like I thought people were good at this. Like I don't really know acting that well, but I didn't see any.
Let's do an acting scene right now.
Okay.
So I'm a real estate agent and I'm trying to sell you a house and
Okay.
you're just not buying it.
Okay.
Hey, so as you can see, this is the bathroom here.
Lame.
All right, end scene.
Okay.
Did someone play the theme for freaking Flipper Flop?
Pardon? I heard flipper flop.
Yeah, I heard flipper flop too. That's all I heard.
Someone play this. I said someone play the theme for Flipper Flop.
Oh, flipper flop. I see. We're not get out of here.
Boobs. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Almost so the white tiger.
No, I'm not done yet. Okay, so
There was a white. There was a tiger. Nothing to say.
What else to say? What else to say? Yeah, I think pretty much that's it. Like, I feel like Americans are gonna see this, they're gonna think like, so true. This is what that kind of thing. Like, oh, blah, blah, blah. That kind of always makes me a little bit angry. But I guess that's the way it goes. I guess no one really cares about India unless you mention those things, and unless it's a story like this.
Hmm.
Oh well.
So as an American, I think this is the most accurate movie I've ever seen. No. I like this movie. Not because it's good, but I liked it. It was really entertaining. It kept me engaged the entire time. Just because there was a lot of interesting things happening over and over again. That's really... I didn't really pay attention to the accurateness of it, really. I just kind of I was there for the story, and the story is what kept me in.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked it for that reason. There's nothing extraordinary about this movie.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it could be considered not very good.
Mm-hmm.
Cinematography, whatever, editing, whatever.
I was gonna ask you about that. Was there anything
Wait,
like
Nick,
weird
what's
about
that?
that?
I might have.
Very cleverly done.
I might
Sly
have had
bitch.
said something. Oh, no, we're allowed to say that word.
Yeah, we're allowed to say
Yeah.
that word at this point.
I might have had said something to say. Have had something to say about the editing, but I saw it so long ago that I'm not entirely. I don't remember a ton from the specifics. But overall, this movie kept me engaged, and that's really all I can ask for.
Okay.
Who's reviewed so far?
I
Whole
reviewed.
movie.
Or Nick's review.
You go, Robert, because I have a lot of stuff to say about this.
Oh.
Considering it's the only one night. So
Nico's gonna have like a 1 hour
Showstopper.
no,
Yeah.
I've got a 3-step, dude.
3-step? What does that mean?
I got
Like
a 3-step.
expert, like he's kind of.
Oh, that's right. He's supposed to do it like an expert witness. Okay. I honestly really liked this movie. Like, I don't know what you guys thought about it. I heard some harsh vibes coming from over here.
The two white people.
Did you guys like? Did you like it?
We did not like it. We thought it was very racist.
Oh,
Yeah, one of the worst.
was it actually racist?
Well, I don't know. I just felt like it was playing.
It's
on
very
those cliches
stereotypical.
of Indian.
Okay, that's the thing. I will say this movie definitely feels like it's made for white people.
Yeah, it genuinely was.
That's
like,
accurate. It feels like a movie about India that's made for white people. Seeing as I am white, I was able to enjoy it. I really like the mystery that the movie builds, and even though like the beginning of it is very slow, I still thought it was very entertaining. And there's a very strong defined midpoint in the movie where something happens. I won't spoil what it is, but after that happens, you're like, yeah, this movie's about to kind of go crazy.
That was very
Can we?
anticlimactic, I must
We
say.
can't talk about spoilers.
we can,
We
but like,
can. It's just best not to. But if you need to for your 3-step, then
yeah, go
Like the
ahead.
other one? I thought it was very
There's some
anticlimactic.
specific examples that I have problems with, but like I'll try to keep it to a minimum.
okay.
Okay. So-
wait, I'm not done. Nico.
Yeah, go.
Okay. I thought that the performing was really good in it. Like the acting, I don't know why, but it stood out to me. I thought the lead character, even as he was doing some really terrible things, he still like retained his likability, which I really liked. I don't love movies that are like pull yourself up by your bootstraps and you'll do good, kid. I don't know. Those just never really like strike a specific chord with me. But I can't say I was ever bored while watching it. Like, it was entertaining to me, and the entire film, I was engaged, and I was interested. The only thing I really didn't like structurally was they kept on having flashes forward, and those were really stupid, because they didn't do anything to further the plot other than just kind of, like, be there. And I get it, it's very cliched. It's very, like the way that it's told with the narration and everything, we've seen so many times before. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was entertaining. And I will say my score until after Mr. Nicholas Patel
Life of
rips
Pi,
this movie a new
Slumdog
one.
Millionaire, White Tiger.
Wait, really?
I think so.
I haven't seen Slumdog.
I mean, pretty much. Life of Pi isn't like the closest to it, but Slumdog. It actually mentions Slumdog Millionaire in the movie.
I thought that was funny. When it was like, and no, there's no game show I can go on to win $1 million to get out of this.
I did not find that humorous.
That was hilarious.
Are you a robot?
High point in the movie because it just kind of accepts that it's a ripoff. But well, it's not a ripoff. Here, okay. I got like 3 steps or 3 problems with this movie. First of it is just kind of the progression of the story and like the content of it. The second is the characters, and the third is the messages. Okay. So
no, I want to take those one step at a time.
I want to take those one step at a time. Starting with the story. Okay, so the story starts out with this cliche. I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation. And it takes place as a narration in an email, right? It's Balram to, or I guess, yeah, sure, Balram. To not spoil anything to this Chinese guy. Doesn't matter. And it has this strange thing where I feel like it introduces a lot of elements and then does absolutely nothing with them. Like, it has this subplot where there's this person running for office and they call her the Great Socialist, and then you find out that she's like corrupt, right? That she's receiving money from this family, and I'm like, you're like, okay, yeah, sure. But the entire movie has literally nothing to do with that. Like the characters in the movie, like, I would understand if it pushed someone to like have like a mental like crisis or like think about what they're doing is right, but it doesn't. In fact, the 2 here, sorry, give me 1 second, Paul. The 2 supposedly like good characters, I forget, Ashok and the girl from America, who's his fiance. The supposedly good characters, they don't care that they're giving like millions of dollars to this place, to this woman to be corrupt, or at least I remember there was like a small argument about it, but like really they don't care. It doesn't further the story at all. Okay, but we'll go.
I don't know. It just, for me, like, the people of, like, you know, the poor people, they kept voting for the Great Socialist. They kept worshiping her, thinking that she would, like, you know, end there, or at least lift them out of poverty.
Yeah,
I kind of felt like, oh, and then it turns out she's corrupt too. It kind of, like, put a whole perspective on, like, oh, like, nothing really, like, works.
Well, that's what I thought they would do. I thought they would be like, oh, she's called the Great Socialist. They're going to build her up and then be like, oh, she's corrupt. India, nothing works. But they never made that connection. And I'll get into that on, like, the third, like, in the messages.
He's really taking this like
yeah,
an expert.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, they just, like, they do a lot of stuff that just doesn't really come to fruition. Like, the whole thing with his brother. Like, oh, I'm going to, he keeps saying, I'm going to get my brother out of here one day. I'm going to get my brother out of this family with my grandma who's, like, oppressive. And then he just forgets about the family. He doesn't give a crap. He just goes off to freaking, where did he go? Delhi or something?
Yeah, I think but like, the family died, right? Like, that's the whole thing.
Well, it's like
they got mad. They were trying to get him
Probably did.
married. They were trying to get him married, and he was like, "No, I don't want to go there."
I just have to, before you continue, Nick, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but when I lived in India, my family, we also owned servants. We did not treat our servants like that at all. We did not shoot the servants, and we didn't like do anything. They were paid very well. They could leave at any time they wanted. They were not slaves. Just wanted to put
I
it that
can't
way.
tell if Bahul is joking because I've never lived in India.
No, he had servants and they were slaves.
They were not slaves, okay? They were not slaves. We paid them. And they actually drank a lot of our rum when we were gone.
Did they really?
Yeah.
They had a big party?
No, I remember. No. Okay, this is really funny because, like, okay, so my dad, right? So they're about to have this party, and he opens the vodka and he pours it in. It's just water because they kept drinking the vodka and putting the water in.
So your dad just drank water and was like,
it's just water and cranberry juice.
Wow.
Anyway,
Did they get fired for that?
they did not get fired, but
Did
they
he have a
got
long talk with them?
yeah, long talk, very long talk.
I have very few stories of India because I was only there like once. We went there, we saw like the sights, yeah. We saw a guy pissing in the street. Saw like 4 people on top of one like tiny motorcycle, and like also like a goat on one.
Can you get my phone? My phone.
The-
Oh, sorry. Go on. I have a picture.
Yeah, and then there was like crazy like traffic. I don't even know what's going on. When we got into like our driver's car, because we would not drive on that street, he had to cut open the canvas of the seats to get out the seat belts because he had covered them.
Oh, you can't see this.
It is very
Never
hard
mind.
to see. It
But
looks
look
like
at
a
this.
fire.
It's in India. There's a monkey in the back of the bike. There's a monkey.
Okay, Miko, you may continue with your story. Sorry for the interruption.
Okay. Anyway, so we stayed at this super nice hotel. It looked like a palace, and there was a button, and I was looking for the charger late at night, and I hit the button, and then like 10 minutes later, this guy showed up at our door, and he said, apparently we had a butler, and I didn't know we had a butler, and he just showed up in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh wow, I'm so sorry, I hit the button. Okay, back to the dumb movie. Finally, it introduces this kid at the end. And this kid is like, my grandmother sent me here to bring you a message, and because she said you would teach me to be a driver. And I thought he was gonna like reflect on his life or something. But no, the kid's just there. Anyway, next I want to go to the characters. I actually kind of liked it. Like the acting was like pretty decent, I would say. Like the whole part with like Ashok and them, I don't want to say too much about it, but like it seemed very believable, at least how they reacted. How Robert said they had a strong midpoint. I agree. The ending was pretty stupid. The beginning was pretty stupid. Or actually, the beginning was decent, but like the midpoint was strong. Because the reason for that is that Balaram had like a real character. Like he had his thing. His whole thing was, I want to be a servant, and it doesn't make any sense because he like has no reason like he should hate these people, but like he's so devoted to them because he wants to be outside in the world. And also that's a lot of pandering towards like capitalist ideal, I think, like rags to riches and stuff. But I mean, like, who cares? Anyway, so I was agreeing with Badalam. I thought he had a character, and all through this crazy stuff that happens, like this thing that happens in the middle of the movie that I can't say, he supports his masters, and he like does stuff for them, and he goes to bed happy, even after doing like terrible things for them. And then one day, he literally just changes his mind and starts like selling their gas and like double stab, or how do you call it? Stabbing them in the back. It's just like, why though?
Literally.
Like he just does it out of nowhere. The entire movie.
Look at
The entire movie, he's just like so subservient to them, and then suddenly he's just like, yeah, no.
Well, it's not just a sudden realization. I thought it was just because like they started treating him a lot worse than they used to, and
no,
then
you're wrong.
Oh, this is so hard to say without like.
Just go for it. No
spoiling
one's
the
watching.
movie. Nick, this is really hard to say without spoiling the movie.
Yeah.
Go ahead, no, spoil it. I'm gonna put a timestamp right here. Just a sec before you start
I'm
spoiling.
not doing a single thing with that.
Okay, nah, whatever then. Just go ahead. I'll put spoilers ahead in the title.
Okay, so stupid drunk girl runs over this girl in the street,
It's a guy.
and it's just this little Indian girl, and
It's not.
Balaram is like, no, it's okay. Just get back in the car. We'll just leave. No one saw us. And he goes to bed that day happy. Like, he's just like, he's like literally smiling. He's like, I did something for my masters. And I don't know what tipped him off. What was it? Them trying to, Ashok getting mad at him or something? It was Ashok. Yeah, Nick?
So I remember, like, I don't think he like kind of realized the circumstances of him that he was going to get blamed, and then when he was like getting blamed, when they asked him to sign the paperwork, he was like basically holding back his emotions. Like he was very obviously like scared.
No, I agree. Yeah.
and that was like kind of like transitioning to the other side of like I do not care for these people. I think.
Yeah, no, he is scared, but then like I think that's like a small bump because immediately after when Ashok gets like super depressed, he literally just like keeps serving Ashok. Like he's like trying to get Ashok better. He's like, I'm your servant, yada yada yada. And like I don't get it. Also, the girl when she leaves gives him money. He doesn't do anything with that money. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember him doing anything with that money.
Yeah, maybe he had like a sudden transition. I guess the movie could have communicated that well. Better
Yeah, I don't know. And then at the end of the movie, or before the end of the movie, he goes to Ashok and he says, "Sir, I want to smash your skull in and take your money." And Ashok's just like, "Yeah, okay, so I think we need." And he's just like, "Dude, what?
Wait,
You're
I thought
still
that
gonna
was-
let
that
him
was-
drive you?"
That wasn't real.
That wasn't real.
Yeah, okay, that's what confused me because it had this weird like flashbacky like imaginary thing. And I rewatched that scene like 3 times and I'm like, if it is like an imaginary thing, it's so like the only reason you believe that it was imaginary is because the subject matter was so crazy. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you guys know it was imaginary the first time you went through it? Okay, maybe
Yeah.
I'm just dumb because I went through it and I was like, dude, wait, what?
Maybe they were trying to replicate that one scene from Breaking Bad.
Fart.
Okay.
Okay.
Fart.
Yeah, like Balaram just like kind of snaps, just like he just like out of nowhere, he just goes there. I don't understand why. And then the third part, the messages. This is what makes me mad. Okay, so it's got a few messages: the rooster coop, the white tiger.
My balls.
Yes, Nicholas Mann has testicles were a message in this movie, guys.
There's something else, but I don't remember what it is.
It's his balls.
Oh, the white man is on his way out. It is the age of the brown and the yellow man.
Wait.
So something he says a lot in the movie is like, the white man has wasted his potential and is on his way out. Now it is the time for the brown and the yellow man, because he's talking to a Chinese person. So he's like, yeah, it's our time now, buddy.
Thing.
So he does this. He talks about the rooster coop, where essentially he's like, oh, India is just a cycle of poverty and everyone is too afraid to try to escape. And then he talks about the white tiger, which is something that's super rare, super like supposedly dangerous because it's a tiger and it's like predatory. And he says, I'm the white tiger, you know, because I'm going to break out of this loop.
White girls on their Instagram be like, I'm the white tiger.
Or like,
Bitch, you
No.
just turned 12!
No, it's actually just so like, it doesn't make any sense. Like the rooster coop thing, like everybody's just too afraid to try to escape it. Everyone's trying to escape it. I don't know what you're talking about, but like, I just think it's too stereotypical. I think it's part of what the movie doesn't drive home enough, and that it's like it's trying to pander to like those audiences of good movies, like, or at least I think good movies like Slumdog Millionaire, and I think I only read the book for Life of Pi. I don't know if I said the movie. What do you think, Bahul?
Oh, I already said my piece. I do have to say that I don't think it was rags to riches, to be honest with you.
What do you mean?
Because if it were rags to riches, if it were glorifying that, then he wouldn't have had to go and become like that kind of person to become successful. If a true rags to riches story, a cliched rags to riches story, is you work hard, you put your 2 cents in, and you will become successful, which this movie clearly did not believe in.
Keep in mind that it's still also pandering to the American audience when it's like having these violent actions, because you have the great socialist and you have, oh, if I run away from my masters, my family get murdered. Like it has all these crazy stuff that, you know, I mean, honestly, it probably goes on in India. Like there's some stuff that probably goes on in India that's
Yeah,
pretty
there's a lot of wacky stuff that goes on there. That's for sure.
Yeah, but like it's what the American expectation is for it.
Yeah.
So an American expectation for someone rags to riching in India is not that of of America. Where in India, and if you keep in mind that they're in the coop, they need to do something to get out. They need to. It says none of the roosters try to fight. He doesn't say try to run away, or at least he says it later. But he says none of them try to fight, and that's Balaram fighting, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of lame. It's kind of overdone. I have a rating.
Oh,
I know.
please share.
5.5.
I'm gonna give this one a Baskin Robbins,
I'm gonna say a 6.5.
What's a Baskin Robbins?
like a 6.
6. Okay, Baskin Robbins. What's good about it? I'm gonna give this a sugar-free chocolate.
Do they have a sugar-free chocolate?
I don't know. In India, they did.
Well, then they do. Well, then they do.
That's good.
All right, and then now on to our last movie, the last movie to ever come out.
Oh wait, can I do trivia? Should I do trivia or should I not do trivia?
Do trivia.
Do trivia, just not the spoiler. We already spoiled it. You can do any trivia you want.
Actor breaks the fourth wall in the end. I have to say the end scene with all the drivers starting like this, at the end and it pans out. That was such a stupid scene.
Like the end scene where like the Chinese guy doesn't even give him like he literally just walks away from him.
Yeah,
He's
that
like,
was funny.
"It's our time, guys. It's our dude. What are you talking about? You're still on the bottom."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold
Go
on.
ahead, Robert.
No, I thought about something and I was like, no, we skipped that a while ago.
Here's a fun fact. The scene with the actual white tiger in the zoo was actually just a regular tiger, but they sprayed painted it white with very toxic paint.
That's very true. But no animals were harmed during the making of this film. The tiger liked it. The
Really,
tiger
no
liked it.
animals.
No, the tiger died.
The roosters getting their heads scissored off.
The roosters were killed. That's true.
They were eaten
Okay.
by the Caspians.
What's Oh, I have been to a place like that, by the way.
What place?
Like where they cut the hands in front of you and stuff.
Ew.
It smells
Talk
gross.
about lame.
Yeah, we did that.
But
at Camp
I
Oak. It was
I
really
learned
good.
how to ride my bike in front of that place.
Ooh.
In front of that place, and there was a tire shop next to it. Anyway, because whatever. What is the movie?
Dude, who knows?
The
Honestly,
little things.
Denzel Washington. Okay.
The little
The
things.
little-
I heard some things about this from Nick.
Didn't you not watch this one?
I watched half of it.
Wait, when did you talk to NICO Patel about it?
We just.
Nick and I talk every day, dude.
Wait, what class do you guys have together again?
No, we talk.
Calculus.
We literally hang out after school for like 3 hours.
That's insane. We have
Oh, so you don't actually go to track and field, you just go hang out with Nick.
Yeah.
Nico, you should start hanging out with me in calculus. Screw COVID. Also, I'm not coming to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Why hasn't he put the test in, Nick?
He did for me. Like recently though.
Oh, okay. You better give me time to talk about.
I haven't looked at my
PB
grades all semester.
Well.
Understandable.
I'm trying to stay clean.
Okay, well.
You got 100%.
Why doesn't he put the
Yeah, yes,
probability test in?
Wait.
This is Bigelow. This is Bigelow.
Wait, I want to see the calculus.
Oh.
Are you okay, Paul? Hey, buddy, hey.
No, I'm like Hitler.
Hey.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
No, that could be taken out of context.
Yeah.
I don't mean like.
Yeah, no, that should be the clip you use in the
I don't think.
beginning.
I don't think literally.
Should I
Time,
timestamp this?
time,
Okay, I'll timestamp this. Yeah, this is really good. Okay, good looking on Robert.
Damn probability test. I'm kind of worried about.
Kern County Deputy Sheriff Joe Deacon is
Joe
sent to
Mama.
Los Angeles for what should have been a quick evidence gathering assignment. Instead, he becomes embroiled in the search for a serial killer who is terrorizing the city.
Sounds like my ex-wife.
Yeah, it does, and I have to say, plot keywords: film released during COVID-19, singing along
that's
to
the part we
music on a
forgot.
car.
Reference to go up. Reference to Ricardo Mona's Night Stalker Ramirez. That was a lot of words that didn't make sense together. Ex-husband, ex-wife relationship.
Pizza.
Sounds like me and my ex-wife.
Pizza.
What
B word.
are the top movies with pizza? Oh, pizza.
The little thing. Soul. Pizza. Soul.
Parasite.
Pizza,
There's
Parasite?
in
No.
Parasite pizza. Pizza.
No, no.
Oh, pizza. Pizza. In the shop they get pizza. She put chili sauce on top of it. It looked like blood.
I do not remember that.
In the montage.
I do not
Also,
remember.
don't they like package like pizza things?
Oh, yeah, they do.
I got a package. If
Reference
you know
to
what
the
I
Fifth
mean. I got one
Amendment.
from Amazon today.
Reference to the Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. Nico, go. What is the Fifth Amendment?
It is the right
Also
to.
not.
I don't know. It's the right.
You're
to
literally a
attorney.
pre-trialer.
It's the right to an attorney, or like.
No.
Against self-incrimination.
Yes. Nico,
Yeah.
can you give us a little taste of you mock trialing right now?
And then the Ten Commandments.
Oh, Nico,
No.
just do your intro. Can you do our intro for us?
Which one?
Pre-trial intro.
Good evening, Your Honor. Nicholas Patel, Deputy District Attorney for the people of the state of California.
Okay,
Very good.
Nico, can you say it this time but make it funny by saying fart or something?
What? What? No.
We're waiting.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Nicholas Patel Clark.
No. Say that your name is Joe Mama and then say you're Deputy District Attorney for the state of Butt. That would be really funny.
Robert, please stop.
Nico, I hate that your name is Nick and that Mr. McIntyre calls you Nick, and then I think he's calling my name whenever he's calling yours.
Me too. I don't know if you guys have terrible vision just looking at your faces right now. But my vision is terrible.
Yeah, mine
And
isn't that good.
the first thing, I don't know how many people here have terrible vision.
Me? That's why I wear these.
Duh. It's a joke, Robert.
Oh.
I don't know how many people here have terrible vision.
Me?
But the first thing to
Same.
disappear for people with bad vision, like into like fuzziness, is their eyes. Like they just become shadows. And for me, that's really close. So when people, like teachers, are referring to things and they have a mask on, I can't tell where they're looking. And if Mac just like says Nick, I can't tell if he's looking at me because his eyes are just shadowed lumps. Okay.
Maybe we should send the opposite
Testicle
side.
slur?
What?
There's a keyword called testicle slur. What's the first movie to have testicle slur? 2000. Wow, it took a while to get to testicle slur.
Yeah, come on, Hollywood.
Now there's a famous actor named Nicholas Patel.
There's a famous actor named Robert Burke. He was in Black Klansman.
My person was in sex ed.
Wait, look up Nicholas Patel.
Yeah,
Oh,
on it.
there is an actor named Ravi Patel who was in Wonder Woman 84.
I heard that movie was not good.
It
Oh
was
my God.
pretty bad. Nicholas Patel.
The first Wonder Woman, people liked it a lot.
He's like
I liked
6.
it like a decent amount, just because I like Gal Gadot a lot.
This guy.
Yeah, that kid is little. That's a little kid. Nico, your actor double is a little kid.
Well, I want to beat this kid up.
Don't. What's wrong with you?
He's Indian.
Hey, oh yeah, you guys mentioned my name earlier. You said Patel, and I thought you were talking about Nicholas for a second. So I'm named after Saint Nicholas, who, if you didn't know, is the patron saint of prostitutes.
I thought he was just Christmas.
Yeah, I thought he was
Santa
Santa
person.
Claus.
No, I mean he's also Santa Claus, but also the patron
It's not too
saint of prostitutes.
Wait, is that a real thing?
Apparently.
I literally sent this to you. It's
Yeah,
among
send
like
it
the
to us.
5 photos I sent you.
Oh, I will be looking through those at a later point.
Okay.
Can you not play music right now? Can you pay attention to the podcast just a little bit?
Hello.
Are we gonna do the music?
Yes, we're going to do. Oh wait, no,
Oh,
we
wait,
have
no,
to,
we gotta
we
review
haven't
this.
even started talking
And
about
I
this
thought you were
movie
gonna
yet.
forget
The
about
little
the movie.
Okay,
No.
you want me to go first, Paul?
I can go first. I haven't gone first yet.
You went first on the White Tiger, but go off.
Oh shoot.
I saw
Sorry,
ads
go
for
ahead,
this
go ahead,
movie.
Go, go.
All right, I'll go. This movie is really boring.
Oh my God, so
That's
boring.
about it's just, yeah, okay. Here's the thing. This movie is very clearly just ripping off David Fincher and specifically the movie Seven. Like there's like inspiration, like, you know, with my feature film. Clearly it's inspired by a very famous TV show.
What? Oh, yeah.
That does not mean that directorially the style is the exact same. And this movie doesn't understand that difference. The style is quite literally the
the exact same. What are you doing?
Think about it. This is a game for next week. Don't look at it that way.
We have 2 games in the queue to play.
That's so good.
Everybody in this movie looks like they're asleep except for Jared Leto, which Jared Leto actually got nominated for a Golden Globe and a SAG award for this, which was very
SAG?
surprising because.
Uh-oh. Timestamp.
Yeah, can you timestamp it?
I have to wrestle this guy.
You're losing horribly. That guy is like
Can I go play this
5
crappy
feet taller than
Golden
you and
Globe
definitely has
game?
way more.
No, but I'm black.
He is too. Anyways, Rami Malek and Denzel Washington both look very tired, especially Denzel Washington. That dude needs to get some shut eye. Like, seriously.
Yeah, no, seriously, that I agree.
Yeah, no, that guy needs to
His
get some
eyes were
shut
so
eye.
heavy. Like,
Oh yeah. At first I thought Rami Malek was a villain in the movie, and then he's like a good guy. And it's like, why would you set him up and make him look like he's gonna be a bad guy?
Because
And
he's a
just
hot
good
shot.
guy, like,
He's a hot shot young guy, and boomers hate young guys. Young millennials taking up our spots.
Yeah, stupid boomers. I also, this movie was really dark and really hard to see at certain points.
Oh, I thought dark
And the
as in-
mystery,
Never mind.
you're losing miserably.
Yeah, no, it's hard because he's black.
You're black.
Yeah, but I'm small.
Robert,
He can just throw me around.
Yeah, yes, Nico.
we have a podcast.
I didn't even remember asking you a gosh darn thing.
My mother's birthday, Robert.
Oh, wait, your mother's birthday is today?
He
Yeah,
said
and
that.
Jacob's was Fridays. I told you this earlier.
Oh, wait, so we're keeping you from celebrating your
I
mom's
died.
birthday.
I mean, kind of. I'm gonna hang out with her after.
Oh, okay. Get some nice
I just said
mother-son
that to
bond.
guilt trip you into.
Oh,
like,
to
you know.
actually stop talking. This game is so entertaining.
Yeah.
Anyways, I also don't think that the mystery that they built was very interesting, and it doesn't really pick up until the end of the movie. Which, like, if you're making a mystery film, like, don't have it pick up just at the ending. Like, you need an intense mystery throughout, and you need the ending to be crazier than the audience ever wanted. They're like 8 people now. You need the ending to be crazier than the audience ever imagined it could be. Besides
Not imagine that.
Besides that, it's not terrible. It's just really boring, and I am going to give it a Dominoes. Well, it's your turn.
Oh,
Damn.
Okay. so this movie, everything came like all of a sudden to me. Like I did not expect anything. This is like a thrill line. This is like me being at
Taco Bell?
Disneyland, and it's a roller coaster, and it's very scary, and it was like just all over the place. It was and it was such a fast-paced movie. Like I did not like. I felt like if I like closed my eyes for 1 second, I would miss something. I was just like glued to the screen for the entire time, and
What's that game called?
Rowdy City Wrestling. Okay. And it was astounding. All of the actors looked super attentive. They were very wonderful.
Did you see this movie?
Yeah, I watched this movie.
Be honest, did you watch this movie?
Yeah. I really loved Mr. the Joker guy. What's his name?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. I really like Denzel Washington. I think I like how they portrayed Bohemian Rhapsody as a kind of a what guy, and then he's like a nice guy, like he's a hot shot.
You mean
Yeah.
Rami Malek?
No, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay.
And what else do I have to say about this movie? Was so boring. It was I hated it. I felt like if I
You really just did a 180 on your
if
review
I
there.
closed my eyes for 1 second, I would close my eyes forever. And it was just such a
die?
It was just such a stupid movie.
You thought you were gonna die because of this movie?
Uh-huh. And
I fight the black guy.
yeah, and it was you know what was stupid is that like I loved watching Denzel Washington on the roof. And it was just like, because I looked down for like 20 minutes and I look up and Denzel Washington's on the roof running away from the police. And I thought he was the police. I didn't know what was going on. That was really funny.
Let me fight.
Oh my god, you're gonna lose for me.
I just got destroyed by the
All
black
right.
man.
All right.
No, I'm not done yet.
Nick, do you have anything?
I'm not done yet.
Okay, sorry.
I just want to get Nico Patel to his mother.
One last thing. Here's the thing that I've found myself, like, I don't know, because of mock trial or something, but I'm really interested in, like, case law for some reason.
Are you?
Like,
Maybe
really
you should be a
No, I'm never gonna be a lawyer, but I'm really interested in, like what the Supreme Court does, you know, like that kind of stuff. Like that's my favorite part of Gov right now, like Supreme Court stuff.
Supreme
It's
Court
insane.
can't tax this penis.
Yeah, like US v. Lopez and stuff like that. That's just so fun. Anyway, I don't know. I thought, you know what? Maybe they'll have some of that kind of stuff in this movie, but they didn't. Anyway. Also, Denzel Washington's black. I didn't even know that. Anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
So I watched half of this movie. Well, more like a third of it.
Too
Quite
many-
possibly
too many
one of the most
animals. Oh, you
boring
can sit down
movies I
because
have
you're-
ever
Yeah,
seen.
Nick, I hadn't watched any of the movies,
Excuse me.
and I was like, and Nick was like, if you're gonna watch any of them, don't watch this one.
You should have told her to watch this one.
It was so bad. It was so boring. I could not give a single dingy dongy about the man
Can we allow Dingy Doggy?
called
I want to make an example.
Joe Deacon. It was terrible, and I hated it. Laughing crying emoji.
Is that your new rating system? Emojis?
This podcast is dying down by the second. Let's quickly revive
Hey,
this.
you never give it a rating. I give it a Domino's.
Oh, you give it Domino's? Hey, bitch, where my Domino's at? That's from Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City.
I mean, it's a quote. Do I even need to tell you?
yes, you do. Okay,
And that- yeah, for-
God darn it.
I'm Prancer now. All right. Now we are going to get on to our album this week, chosen by me.
Oh, no, I'm getting a pepperoni pizza. Okay, go ahead.
And this album is titled Sing to Me Instead.
Sing to me, I'm dying of thirst.
Now,
Sing.
you may ask, what is Sing to Me about? And I would say, that's not how we do this. Albums don't have plot synopses.
Well, it depends.
Not really.
I mean, this one's pretty much just like Ben Platt's gay.
Ben Platt's gay. That is the plot synopsis. All right. Everybody listened to it this week. Who hasn't gone first yet? I don't. Nico never went first. Nico, what are your thoughts on this album?
Well, I mean, what about it? Share Your Address is the good one. Some of the other ones make me uncomfortable.
Like, which ones? If anything, Share Your Address is the most uncomfortable. He literally says, I want to watch you while you sleep.
I mean, yeah, but like I listen to a lot of songs that are kind of sus.
Do you?
We'll be talking about Phoebe Bridgers in a second. Let me pull out "Sing to Me" instead. Let me single out some of these. Sorry, give me a second.
Nico, what's your usual like music interest?
Phoebe Bridges.
Here.
Phoebe D's nuts.
So I listen to a lot of like emo rock, and that sounds like it's annoying, and that's because it is. And a lot of the bands I listen to are just two unrelated words after each other for some reason, like Origami Angel, Front Bottom, Modern Baseball.
Front bottom are pretty related to
Yeah,
each other.
I was gonna say, like, I don't want to out you. or
Yeah,
anything, but-
I mean, yeah.
No, wait, you can't out Nico Patel.
So, what are some specific artists?
Oh, well, I mean, those are bands,
Kanye West?
but
Oh,
Phoebe Bridgers, obviously.
obviously.
Kanye West.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's
Um,
emo rock.
Phoebe Bridgers has like a little like trio, a triumvirate, if you want to call it that, of this girl named Julian Baker. She's good. Then there's like Ben Platt, obviously. I don't know. It's just kind of those four: Phoebe Bridgers and those other three bands that I mentioned.
Wow, how does it feel to be extremely boring and awful?
Nick,
Oh,
you're
I'm sorry,
so
Nick. Have
rude.
you listened to any of these?
I'm sorry. I actually listen to good music.
Kanye West.
No, more like Pharrell Williams.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. How does it feel to be white?
I'm sorry, Nico. How does it feel to be stupid?
Sorry, did he say something?
No, I didn't say a thing actually. Robert, okay, I can't hold this podcast by myself. You guys are just
Sorry.
It's such a good game.
Okay, I guess we're reviewing the album now. This album is, as Paul would say, the tits. This album is so good.
This album is the tits.
I
Yeah.
like, dude.
I mean, it's pretty good.
when I started listening to it, so I listened to the first song, which is Bad Habit, and I was like, are you kidding me? This sounds like Drops of Jupiter by Train. This is stupid. And then I listened to the whole thing, and then I listened to it again, and then I listened to it again, and then I listened to it again. And now I'm literally, like, obsessed with it. Like, I know I can sing along to basically every song. I know the order of the songs.
What's your favorite one, Robert?
Grow As We Go is personally my favorite, but I understand the Share Your Address crowd, and I think that they're both pretty equal.
In Case You Don't Live Forever is pretty good, too.
That one is really good. It makes me think about my dad, which is kind of the point.
I like the song where he sings about being gay.
I didn't know Ben Platt was gay until one of the songs was like, Until I Fall in Love with Another Man. And I was like, hold up.
Pete Buttigieg, right?
And then I looked it up. I was like, oh, he's gay.
Ben Platt is not married to Pete Buttigieg.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Who is Hollywood's dream couple?
Ben Platt and Pete Buttigieg. It's actually that's a what would their couple name be? Oh, then it would either be
Booty Platt.
Booty Platt. He would either then become Pete Platt or it would be Ben Buttigieg.
That would be pretty cool. That's actually good. Yeah.
Mhm.
Either of those are very good.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they should get married. I'll let them know.
Yeah.
If you know what, I'm gonna rank the songs on it. But what I would like to say is, even though that the lyrics are like extremely cliched, and the music is
Pardon?
the music is incredibly simple, and it's not like super complex stuff at all. I still like fall in love with it like every single time that I listen to any of the songs. I love Ben Platt's voice. I don't know why the music it really gets to me. Okay, I'm gonna rank the album now. I'm gonna go from bottom to top. All right, my least favorite song is Older because it sounds like church music. I think that my second least favorite is Temporary Love because that one sounds literally just like This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. At least the beginning does. I think that the third worst one is Ease My Mind because that one's really forgettable. I think the fourth worst one is Runaway. I think the fifth worst one...
Yeah, it's the worst Runaway. The better Runaway is by Kanye West.
I think that the fifth worst one is Honest Man. I think that the sixth worst one is...
Well, at this point, you should be the better. You should
is
switch to better.
Hurt
right?
Me Once.
The
I think the
first
seventh
worst
worst one is probably... Did I already say better?
You should start-
Better.
No.
The eighth worst one is New.
Now you should stop
The
saying
ninth
worst,
worst
and you
one-
should just say better.
Oh wait, no. Bad Habit is low. You know, I give up. You got my general sense on it.
Better was good, but okay. Did it? Okay, wait. What is the next part?
Well, I guess it's Paul's turn to review it.
My
I liked
face
it.
when I grow as I go.
We were
Cool.
just comedic geniuses.
I also liked it.
Older.
Yes. Oh, you okay. And why does your cat look like a man?
Me when I grow as I go.
Okay. Let's
Let's
move
review
on.
the game now.
No. We have to talk about Phoebe Bridgers.
No, wait. Okay, let me give my ranking. I'm gonna give this one a Starbucks. It's not quite a Panda Express,
I'm gonna give this one a.
but it's a high Starbucks.
It's a. For me, it's a cold brew. It's a caramel.
It's the Ben Platt for me.
I
Wait,
give
I'm sorry,
it
what are you
the
talking
tits.
about?
Because it's almost the tits.
I'm not consenting.
What did you rate, Robert?
I gave it a Starbucks.
Gave what?
I gave Ben Platt's album a Starbucks.
Okay.
I have a rating system based around fast food places.
Starbucks is fast food.
Death of
If you
America.
think about it, it is.
I mean, like the food that they get is kind of just like packaged.
But it's fast.
And it's fast. There's fast food. There's fast drinks. If anything, it's a fast drink joint. I also put Baskin Robbins in.
Okay. So Robert, what ticked you off to talk about Phoebe Bridgers? Was it the SNL?
Oh, yeah, SNL.
Yeah. So Phoebe Bridgers was the musical guest on SNL last night, and she sang like 2 of her songs, and her songs are like how do you say this? They're like depressing, and it's kind of funny how depressing they are, and that's how I would describe it. And the last song that she did, it was the final song of her album that got her like a Grammy or whatever. I don't understand awards or nomination or whatever.
Okay, well, they're obviously perching their ears back.
Hey, Nico, we were listening. Keep on going.
I wasn't.
Anyway, so that last song, it's called I Know the End, and she sang it at the end of the show. And something that Phoebe decided to do at the end of that song was just scream into the mic. So she did that, and I thought it was hilarious.
Kind of like Yoko Ono when Yoko Ono screamed into the mic.
I just got canceled
Yeah.
for suffocating a
Yeah,
cat.
and then she did like the break her guitar thing, and it was really funny because there was like sparks flying from the guitar. And then a bunch of boomers went on Twitter and were like, I didn't care for the song, but did she have to be so extra and break the guitar? And I thought that was hilarious.
Freaking boomers, bro. I think that this episode should be titled "Boomers Are Lame AF."
Yeah, but we're gonna really alienate the boomer crowd.
We don't have a boomer.
No,
crowd.
she's like
The only
the
boomer we've ever
coolest
had is
person I know. And like people have like, you know how people have like celebrity crushes?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really understand them until I found Phoebe Bridgers, and then I was like, yeah.
I think my celebrity crush is Ben Platt. That's not a joke. So I'm glad that we
look,
both reviewed.
She posted this today. Wait.
Mine's Alexander Daddario.
Oh God, can you see this?
She looks like a ghost.
No, we can't see that.
Okay. You can just look on her Instagram or whatever.
Wait,
But it's just a picture of her looking like. Oh, so she has white hair. It's a picture of her looking like Severus Snape, and it just says "Mark my words, Potter." And
She
I
always
think
looks like
it's
Severus Snape. Why are we looking? Really?
No,
It's not going to show anything. You're not in a private tab.
That's true. I don't
Also,
care anymore.
her Instagram name used to be Fake Nudes, and I think that's hilarious.
All right, we have a game to review, and then we will be done.
Oh, is this Master Ninja game? Or
Yes, it
Stealth
is.
Ninja, Stealth Master.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you guys can talk about it first. I
Actually,
have a lot of opinions about everything. I'm like
okay,
John
let me
Parker,
try to
but
talk about
indie.
Stealth Master while Nick is looking things up. Stealth
Oh,
Master
it's crying.
is a Stealth.
That's so sad.
Stealth Master would be such a fun game if there weren't ads literally like every
Oh,
minute.
you just quit the game and you start it again. That's what I do.
I hate doing that every minute. Like, it's a really fun game, but just the stupid ads, they get me going. They make me mad. Can you get out of the chair now?
Yeah, Robert, I kind of agree with that sentiment, but then you realize if you just stop playing the game and just run forward, you literally cannot die.
Yeah, I know. I started doing that because I gave up and I just ran forward and I didn't die.
Yeah, you can just run at them. Like, there is no stealth things that you actually need to do. You can just run straight at the boss. Like, it incentivizes you to use stealth, but, like,
You don't need to.
yeah.
Oh,
I completely agree with that statement. Like, once I found that out, the game kind of lost its appeal to me because it's called Stealth Master, and if you can just hack through people like senselessly, then it's not Stealth Master. It's GTA. I just played
it's
GTA.
Dumb Master.
It's
Yeah.
GTA 1.
Yeah, it's GTA 1. No, it's GTA 0.5, and that just sucks. Why play GTA 0.5? Anyway.
Especially
I
with
hate this game.
GTA 5 exists.
I hate this game so much that whatever Robert gives, I'm gonna give it a worse.
Wow, okay. I forgot what my rating system was.
I'm going to give it
I'm gonna give it a Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
I want to give it like the guy. I called the guy a really bad word, and the guy got really mad at me, and so he spat in my pizza, and he took a pee in it. And that's
So which came first, the spit or the pee?
the spit. Then he was
What a
like, "This is not
philosophical
enough."
question.
and then he decided to pee, and then he took a
Okay.
Time two?
but in a different place. Like, that's just unrelated. He didn't do it on the pizza.
Oh, good,
Yeah, he
good.
just went and took a shit.
Good.
For my money, the best mobile game is Soul Knight. But like,
Nope.
that's just-
Adventure Communist.
Oh no, Rowdy City Wrestling is really up in this joint.
It's really fun.
Okay. Well, I guess that is the
All right.
podcast.
So,
You get to
Nico
decide
Patel, every single week we end the podcast in a completely different and brand new way. And whenever we have a guest on, it goes on them. Nico Patel, how would you like to end the podcast episode?
Robert, can you sing to us?
What would you like me to sing, Nico Patel?
Can you go and look up one of Phoebe Bridgers' songs and sing it?
Sure, I've never listened to one of her songs, but I'll just sing the lyrics.
Sing
Okay.
You Missed My Heart.
You missed my heart. I will sing the lyrics to You Missed My Heart. You missed my heart.
It's actually a good practice to see if you understand music well.
Shut up.
Broke into her house, saw her sitting there, drinking coke and whiskey in her bra and underwear. Saw him in the kitchen hanging up the phone. I asked him nicely once to pack his things and go. He gave me a reassuring look, said he wouldn't leave. But I asked him one time, this time fold up all my sheets. Stuck him in the back and I pulled it out slow. And I watched him fall out as the morning sun rose. He looked at me.
Like, you get what I'm trying to say, right,
He
Nick?
said, You
Like, as a
missed my
production.
heart. You missed my heart. You got me good. I knew you would, but you missed my heart.
Something so
you
butcher.
missed my heart.
Yeah, keep on going.
Where his last words before he died. Looking out the window, up at the